A battle for division supremacy. It's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got 1 versus 2 in the AFC East, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, winter is just around the corner as you get a look at New Era Field just south of Buffalo, New York. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
Brissett. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll be brought down inside the... Going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Touchdown. Kiki QT. Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. Good play. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down. Now Wilson on 1st down. Caught by Jones. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, that'll get him to 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this 1st drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen.
But now the kicker. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Right there. Right there. 54.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. The rushing numbers for Wilson. Play action. Now Wilson looking in zone for Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Play action. It's Wilson. Got a man. It's Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Single slot. Hey, I got number 80. Watch out. Well.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Y'all playing wrong football. Target.
Now Wilson. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Just like that. Just like that.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Rolling to his right. Touchdown, New York Jets.
That's a tough one there defensively because look at the stops they got on 1st and 2nd down, and it's 1st and 2nd and goal. And then on 3rd down, they cover the receivers, but they leave an alley open for him to find. And he...
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They go play action here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They run it with Carson. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. It's 3rd and long for Brissett. He's going to air one out for Anderson. Anderson loses the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Charles, he lost a fumble last week as well, so now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback, but not him.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your running backs about how they have to protect the ball in traffic. But downfield, in open space, that's dangerous as well, because you may make someone miss, and their flailing hand can knock the ball away if you don't tuck it away.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. On 1st down, it's Cohen. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The rushing numbers last week for Cohen. He was, without a doubt, one of the catalysts in that victory.
And he can really be the glue that makes this offense go, because when defenders have to commit to stopping him, that just opens up more opportunities in the passing game.
From the 39, Wilson. He's got Allen. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Able to find his man, John Phillips. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down, Wilson. And this will be caught by Brown. And he'll get it down this time to the Jets on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
But when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
Here's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
They come out here in the eye.
Hey, alert three.
Here's Wilson. And this is caught by Allen for a Jets touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Gano now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Brissett. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. Real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
I got you.
Brissett got his man complete over the
Longest run of this contest.
We want it. Come to my world. Check 3.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This is 3rd and goal. Brissett under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
And this one is right through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4. out of the gun, running with Cohen. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. That one going against the guard, Andrew Norwell. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Wilson to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. The Jets on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 14. Now it's Wilson. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Brissett to throw on 1st. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. From the 30 on 2nd down, Brissett. He's going to have the hook up to QT. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now Brissett. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Brissett.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taking it about the 16. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo 1st. To throw, Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brissett.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. From the gun, here's Brissett, and Anderson's got it. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Steps away.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Allen's got it complete. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Alert. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On first down, Wilson. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Strong leg. We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Here we go. 50. Mike 50. You can't block me. Go. You can't block me.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
You ready.
They'll roll him out right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And this is caught by Allen. Touchdown, Jets. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Jets will extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2. Gano for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital, where you see the final score there. 28-14 was your final score. From there, we head over to the West Coast. Check out the Niners at home at Levi Stadium. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Robert Woods, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And things didn't go so well, as it was the visiting Raiders who come in and grab the victory. Kerryon Johnson. We turn things back over to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. That one intended for Keenan Allen, and it's third down. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. He will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
It's caught. Jones. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw is Wilson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really nice gain, 5 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Check 56. Hey, defense. Hey, defense, left guard.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. Gano now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Chris Carson trotting back out there. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself, at this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
He's going to go for a big play. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45.
Here we go.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Throwing, Brissett. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Carson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it now out of the gun. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. On 1st down, Carson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
We got trips over here. Trips over here. Let's overload. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They run again with Carson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Come on now. Let's go.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Anderson on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Brissett now. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cohen. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Keep playing hard, fellas.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. Hey, he's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
Now, he'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
On the return is Cohen. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give him credit. It's going to bring up 4th down. He's been terrific so far. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's going to be casualties at times.
He's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robbie Anderson. 82 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They go play action with Wilson. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. Space to maneuver at the 40. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
Let's go.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now a pass caught by Zay Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pick up there of 20 yards. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Sack, baby. Sack, baby.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A 1st down throw for Brissett. Open man is QT, complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
2nd and 6.
Here's Brissett. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Here's Brissett, and that is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. That is caught by Cohen. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Brissett. And this one complete to Smith. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of
Easy
5.
one. It's easy one. It's coming again.
On play action, Brissett. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Come on, Line. Come on, Line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Here comes Cohen. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
On 1st down, Cohen. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. They go play action here on first down. Looking end zone for Jones. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again. Wilson. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. And they'll be inside the 30. The Jets on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Defense wins championships, baby.
From the gun, it's Wilson. On the move to his left. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts. They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 7-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do.
Check 56. Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Alert. Deeper. Watch out.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Bang out. Tighten up.
Here's Wilson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Jets will extend their lead. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end. Gano for the extra point. Now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Brissett on first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage there by Trayvon Mullen. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Draw play. This is Carson. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Brissett sets to throw it.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Brissett. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett got an open man. It's QT. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Throwing. Brissett. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. That brings up 4th. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Brissett on 4th down. And this is going to be incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. On 2nd down now, it's Cohen. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 36. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. To throw is Wilson, operating from the gun, able to find his man, John Phillips. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. To the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Throwing again here, Wilson. He's got Allen. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. He's been big. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. A quick throw here out to Brown. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Wilson wants to throw it. And Brown's got Smith. He's got a Jets touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. 22 points. That time a 9. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jets, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll get a chance.